Everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Noir. Alright, so I just watched episode 8 to Super Lover Season 2. This one is a more somber episode, actually. In a sense, it's pretty bittersweet. So, of course, Haru and Ren are still kind of fighting. Well, rather, Haru is just being stubborn and lecturing Ren, while Ren really just doesn't know what to do at this point. I mean, we get an account later from um, one of the twins that basically Haru is actually sick. It's, as he put it, an after effect of the accident that claimed their parents' lives. Basically, since it's pretty much almost the anniversary of the day their parents died, Haru, his mind is basically going through everything. So like through the episode, you see things kind of like not in a sense of like loses focus, but kind of almost lose their focus in a way that like things just kind of keep shifting around. And the thumbnail image basically Haru caught ran with Natsu and they were about to well, not really, but kind of. So Haru actually told Ren if he goes through with um, what basically for all this time Ren's wanting to have sex with Haru, but since Haru called him an ignorant child, Ren got frustrated and left. But Haru told Ren if he has sex with Natsu, then don't come back home. That in itself shocked me. And then, of course, the fight is still continuing once they get home. But even though it looks like Haru kind of regrets what he said because he told Ren that they're not sleeping together anymore, that he should just sleep in his own room from now on. Well, it looks like he regretted saying that the previous night. When the subject is brought up the next day, he's still as stubborn as ever and just won't allow it. And his reasoning this time is the fact that Haru said that Ren said that he loved Haru, but he's willing to go off and have sex with Natsu or just any random guy, even after professing his love. That's basically Haru's main issue. I have no. This is seriously getting hard to watch now, and it seems like Haru's been drinking a lot more recently because in the episode we flash back to season 1 of the unfortunate day that Haru basically has been kind of pushing away this whole time. I mean, yes, the death of a loved one is really traumatic, especially if you're there when it happens. So I'm not saying that it's no big deal. I'm just saying that he's repressing it, so it's making him act. This coupled with being upset with Ren is making him act this way. And if he's been checked out by the doctor, yes, in like one of the previous episodes, but he's not following up. They say he's supposed to have a therapy session with a counselor to get him through things, but after the doctor visit, he never really does anything. So, as I said, him keeping all of this balled up inside, it's not doing him any favors. It's, in a way, it's making him worse. And if he doesn't address this, as well as finally come to terms with things in his own way, and actually visits his family grave, then maybe things will get better. But if he doesn't, then it's probably just not going to get any better between him and Ren, or just for Haru in general, because, like I said, he's just repressing things, and that's not a good thing. drowning himself in alcohol. I don't know if there's much more I can say. But there's another thing. We also, like, throughout the whole flashback, we see that his father was about to say something before the accident happened. He asked Haru if he's really been feeling lonely, because on the car ride they were talking about Ren. So before the accident, he said, "So we thought." So what I take from that is, I think what his father was about to say before the accident happened was that they were going to adopt Ren, but they didn't get the chance to say it. He didn't get the chance to say it at all. So, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he said something else and Haru's just forgotten it, because the memory is, one, pretty traumatic, and two, before, like, probably right when he said it, that's when the truck container toppled over and they were heading right for it. So, what do you guys think? I look forward to the next episode, actually. This show is getting hard to watch just because of the drama between Haru and Ren. But other than that, it's a really good show, and I do hope that things actually do get better, really. I'm not tired, it's cold, and I can't stand the cold. Anyway, leave your comments down below, like, share, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you all next time. Luna out.